Your mind is your greatest strength. But have you ever wondered how to make it as sharp and unbreakable as a warrior? Miyamoto Musashi, Japan's greatest samurai, fought over 60 deadly battles and never lost. But was it his swordsmanship that made him invincible? No. His real weapon was his mindset. Now the question is, can you also create such a mindset? Can you also think to that level where every decision of yours is measured, where your focus power is so strong that you can solve any problem in seconds? If yes, then this video is for you. Because today we will talk about how to develop a warrior mindset, how to increase your critical thinking, how to sharpen your mind, and most importantly, how to eliminate procrastination. Now let's come straight to the point. Warrior's courage, decisiveness. The greatest strength of Miyamoto Musashi's mind was the power to make decisions. He was never confused about anything. If he made a decision, he just did it. Now you will think, hey friend, I get confused even in small things. So listen to a tip here. Adopt a do or die mindset. This means that you should fix a time to think before taking a decision. If it's a small decision, take it in 60 seconds. If it's a big decision, give it 10 minutes. And if it is a life-changing decision, 24 hours. But if you take more time than this, your brain will start making excuses on its own and you will get stuck in maybe, but warriors don't do that. Musashi had said, do nothing that is of no use. That means whatever is not useful, leave it immediately. Techniques to increase focus. Now suppose you have to study or concentrate on something important, but your brain keeps wandering. What to do? Use Musashi's no mind technique. Meaning when you do something, just do that. Suppose you are studying, then just read. If you are exercising, then just exercise. If you're eating, just eat, no watching videos, no scrolling. Musashi believed that when you completely immerse yourself in any work, your brain becomes super sharp. So the next time you do something, ask yourself, am I fully here or am I distracted? If your attention is diverted, bring it back immediately. How to sharpen your mind? 1. Learn something new every day. Musashi was never in the I know everything mindset. He used to say, never stop learning. So learn something new every day. A new skill, a new fact, a new idea, anything. 2. Adopt a what if. Mindset of Musashi's mind always thought of the other side of everything. What will I do if this plan fails? What if the enemy comes from there and not from here? If I have trouble with this task, what is the backup plan? By asking these questions, the mind automatically becomes sharper. 3. Leave academic knowledge. Focus on strategic knowledge. This means that don't just learn things from books. Learn how to live in real life. How to end procrastination. If you are a master of procrastinating, then the best way to beat it is 5-second rule. Whenever you have to do any work, just count in your mind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start immediately. Don't give the brain too much time to think, otherwise it will make excuses. I'm not in the mood right now. I will do it later. Musashi never cared about such things as moods. He used to say, the right time never comes. You have to create it yourself. So next time you feel lazy, count these 5 seconds and get straight to work. Miyamoto Musashi's flow state technique. Now listen carefully. Have you ever noticed how time flies when you play a game or watch a movie? You don't even realize, and 3 to 4 hours go by, right? But when you sit down to study or have to do some difficult work, every minute seems heavy. This is the difference between being in the flow state and being out of it. Musashi had mastered the flow state in his life, meaning he would get so engrossed in any work that the rest of the world would disappear. If you want to do this too, do the following. 1. Force yourself to spend the first 10 minutes. In the beginning, your mind will tell you to leave it. It is boring, but hold yourself back for 10 minutes. 2. Keep the phone 1 kilometer away. Yes, really. When the phone is nearby, the brain is always in alert mode, wondering, did any notification come? 3. Work on a timer, set a timer for 25 minutes and do only one thing during this time. Then take a 5-minute break. This is called the Pomodoro technique. 4. Look at work as a game. Challenge your brain. Let's see how quickly I can finish this. When you make something a game, the brain focuses more. Musashi's no excuses mindset. Listen to a story. Once, Musashi was in a very dangerous battle. The enemy was a fierce sword fighter who had defeated 6 people single-handedly. Before the fight started, one of his students asked, "Master, if you're scared, can you avoid fighting?" Musashi laughed and said, "If I allowed myself to make excuses, I wouldn't even be standing here today. Excuses make a person hollow." Simple. If you want to do something, do it. No excuses. Most people turn their mind into an excuse-making machine. I'm not in the mood today. I will do it later. I don't have time. I'm not smart. But Musashi used to say, if you consider something important, then do not make excuses. And if you are making excuses, then accept yourself that that thing is not that important for you. Next time you start making excuses, ask yourself, is this really my priority, or am I just fooling myself? Cold logic versus emotional thinking. How to improve critical thinking. Critical thinking means looking at things with logic, not emotions. The biggest quality of Musashi was that he never took decisions based on emotions alone. He used to think with cold logic, meaning, is this decision logically correct? If I remove the emotions on this, will it look right? Where do most people go wrong? They let their emotions dominate their decision-making. For example, in anger, one takes some wrong step. Because of fear, we lose a good opportunity. Just for the sake of happiness, we ignore long-term problems. But if you want to develop a warrior mindset, then learn to look at every big thing with cold logic. So whenever a big decision has to be taken, 1. Sit alone for 5 minutes. 2. Think only with logic, not with emotions. 3. If someone else had taken this decision, how would you have viewed it? Whenever you think with cold logic, your chances of taking wrong decisions will reduce by 90%. How to force yourself to work even without any motivation. Now understand one thing. If you live only on motivation, you can never move forward. Why? Because motivation is a hoax. If you are motivated today, you will work for 10 hours. But if tomorrow the motivation disappears, you will not do anything. Musashi said, discipline is what takes you further than motivation. So train your mind in such a way that you do not need motivation. How? 1. Have a fixed time to do work whether you feel like it or not. Just do it at that time. 2. Give yourself small challenges. Let's try working for just 5 minutes. The mind gets into the mood as soon as the 5 minutes begin. 3. Stop planning. Take action. Don't just think, how do I start? Just do it straight away. Remember, if you work every day only when you are in a good mood, you will never be able to develop a warrior-like strong mind. pain tolerance means the ability to bear pain. Now listen carefully. Do you think a warrior's mind is made only for taking strong decisions? No. The mindset of a true warrior is not just quick to think, but also a master at absorbing and overcoming pain. There were many times in Musashi's life when he was completely exhausted and had no strength left in his body, but still he did not give up. He believed that if you only do things when you feel like it, you will never be great. Now think. You want to learn something new, develop a new skill, or want a big achievement in life. So how long are you going to keep waiting just saying, "I don't feel well"? Its solution? 1. Push yourself slowly. Do something a little more difficult every day so that your mind and body can get used to the pain. 2. When difficulties arise, try to look at yourself from one side, feel the pain, but don't get attached to it. Tell yourself, okay, this is pain, but it can't stop me. 3. Celebrate small victories. Whenever you overcome something painful, give yourself a pat on the back. And this will teach your mind that, yes, I can do it. Remember, the more pain you can bear, the greater you can become. Musashi's adaptation strategy means how to adapt yourself in every situation. If you have noticed, the strongest people in the world are those who adjust themselves in every situation. This was Musashi's greatest strength. He could adapt himself to any situation. Once when he went to battle in an unfamiliar place, he realized that his sword was long, and this could be an advantage over the enemy. So he gave up his sword and fought with a thick bamboo stick and won. Meaning you will have to adopt the same strategy in life. Most people are able to perform only when the circumstances are according to their wishes. But a real warrior finds a way to win in any situation. How? 1. Be flexible, not rigid. If something is not going according to plan, don't cry, but find a new way. 2. Be hungry to learn. When faced with a problem, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? 3. Consider everything as a challenge. Make your thinking such that whenever any problem arises, your mind says, come on, let's try this too. Remember, only he who can change himself can change the world. Musashi's mental clarity secret. If your mind is not clear, you will never be able to think fast. Musashi believed that a swordsman's greatest strength is the clarity of his thought, not his strength. Meaning, if you want to sharpen your mind, you will have to bring mental clarity. How? 1. Sit alone for 5 minutes every day without any distraction. 2. Write down your top 3 priorities. Unless you know what you really want, you will keep going around and around. 3. Teach your mind to differentiate between important and unnecessary things. Remember, people who have a lot of noise in their minds can never focus. How to stop overthinking and make faster decisions. Musashi believed in one special thing. People who think too much often lag behind in taking action. Now pay attention. Has it ever happened that you think so much before doing any work that in the end it does not get done? This is what happens when you fall into the trap of overthinking. Musashi gave a simple solution to this problem. 1. When making a decision, do not think for more than 5 seconds. 2. Don't think too much about small things. 3. Learn to let go of things that are not necessary without thinking. Remember, thinking is good, but overthinking can cripple you. Fear control means getting control over fear. Now think, if you get stuck in a difficult situation and your mind is filled with fear, will you be able to take the right decision? Absolutely not. Musashi believed fear is just a mental barrier. If you can control it, you can become invincible. So the question is, how to control fear? 1. Face fear, don't run away. Whenever you feel scared of something, face it instead of running away from it. The more you face fear, the weaker it becomes. 2. Control your breathing. Whenever you feel nervous, take a deep breath and exhale slowly. This will keep your mind calm and keep control over your fear. 3. Turn fear into excitement. When faced with a challenge, don't tell yourself, "I'm scared." Instead say, "I'm excited." This will program your brain in a positive way. Remember, fear is not real, it is just a game of your mind. Musashi's no distraction technique. The biggest problem in today's world is distractions. Phone, social media, notifications. There is something or the other everywhere to distract you. But Musashi's philosophy was different. Whatever does not serve any purpose, remove it completely. Meaning, 1. Eliminate non-essentials. If something isn't essential to your goals, drop it. 2. Do digital detox for some time every day, completely cut off from phone and social media for a few hours. 3. Do only what is necessary. Give place in your life only to those things which are helping you to move forward. Remember, a warrior's greatest strength is his focus. How to beat procrastination and take action immediately. Does it happen to you that you have to do something, but you keep postponing it again and again? This is procrastination, the bad habit of postponing work. According to Musashi, if you have to do something, do it now. Don't spend too much time thinking. How? 1. Follow the 2-minute rule. If any work can be done in 2 minutes, then do it immediately. 2. Divide the work into smaller parts. If there is a big task, then break it into smaller steps. This will not put much load on the brain. 3. Give yourself a deadline. Before doing any work, tell yourself, I will complete this in the next 10 minutes. Remember, procrastinators never get ahead. How to sharpen your thinking with deep thinking. If you are given a difficult situation, can you find the best solution to it? If yes, then it means your critical thinking is strong. If not, it means you need deep thinking. Musashi believed that if you are given any problem, think about it from a 360 degrees angle. Meaning, 1. Analyze everything from why to understand any topic. Ask yourself why until you get to the root of it. 2. Think of multiple solutions. Don't think of just one way, but try to find the solution from at least 3-4 different angles. 3. Think deeply on one topic every day. This habit will make your mind sharper. Remember, one who has a sharp mind can never be defeated. How to keep yourself calm in every situation. Emotional control. Has it ever happened to you that in an angry or tense situation, your mind does not remain cool? Do you get angry in small things, or do you feel hurt by what someone says? This is the mistake that most people make. But a warrior like Miyamoto Musashi never came under the control of emotions. Rather, he used to control his emotions himself. His biggest mantra was, if you gain control over your mind, you can control every situation. So how to keep yourself calm in every situation? 1. Don't react, respond. Whenever someone tries to provoke you, don't react immediately. Think first, then respond. 2. Think about whether this will still matter in 5 years. If not, stop being angry about it now. 3. Maintain emotional distance. Don't attach yourself too much to everything, otherwise it will weaken your mind. Remember, the one who can control himself is the real warrior. How to make your mind sharper every day. Mental training. If your brain is working slow, you will be behind in every decision of life. Musashi's brain was so fast that he could take decisions in seconds. So how to sharpen your mind every day? 1. Think on complex problems. Think of something every day that challenges your mind. Learn new things. Try to solve a difficult problem. 2. Use visualization to sharpen memory. Whenever you want to remember something, create it in your mind like a story. 3. Don't multitask. Do deep work focus on one thing at a time and get completely lost in it. Remember, the one who has a sharp mind will never lag behind in the world. How to develop a winning mindset, unbreakable mindset. What is the difference between a common man and a warrior? Way of thinking. A common man is afraid of defeat. A warrior considers defeat as an opportunity to learn. A common man gets scared seeing difficulties. A warrior becomes stronger seeing difficulties. So how to develop an unbreakable mindset? 1. Take everything as a challenge. If you face any difficulty in life, then think that it is an exam for you. If you pass, you will become a bigger person. 2. Think pain is temporary. No pain, no defeat is permanent. All this is temporary. But if you give up, it will become permanent. 3. Stop making excuses. If you keep making excuses for yourself, you will never achieve success. Remember, if you never give up, you will ultimately win. How to avoid wrong decisions and always take the right decision. Decision making. A wrong decision can ruin your life. A right decision can make your life. In Musashi's time, if he made a mistake for even 1 second, his enemy would kill him. This meant that every decision he made had to be perfect. So how to always take the right decision? 1. Do not take decisions based on emotions. Whenever you have to take a big decision, first calm down and then think. 2. Analyze both sides. In any situation, look at both points of view, then take a decision. 3. Is this right in the long term? Think if a decision seems good to you today, but it can have bad consequences after 5 years, then it is not the right decision. Remember, wise is not he who thinks a lot, but he who thinks right. How to completely eliminate inner fear and weakness, inner strength. Who is the biggest enemy? Your own fear. If fear is removed, a person can do anything. But if fear remains, he cannot do anything. Fear was nothing for Musashi, for he had made himself so strong that nothing could break him. So how to develop inner strength? 1. Expose your fears. If you are scared of something, work on it instead of hiding it. 2. Accept hardship. Easy life makes you weak. Difficulties make you strong. 3. Expect the most from yourself. Always challenge yourself, push yourself, and prove to yourself that you are no less than anyone. Remember, a warrior is not afraid of the outside world. He destroys the weakness within himself. If you want to develop a warrior mindset, always remember this teaching from Miyamoto Musashi. Keep fear under control. Eliminate distractions. Avoid procrastination. Make your brain sharper. Take defeat as a challenge. Always take the right decision. Increase your inner strength. If you apply these things in your life, then no one can stop you. You will win in every field. Remember, a warrior is one who wins his own battle. Look, just watching will not do anything. Just listening will also not do anything. The real change will come only when you apply these things in your life. You watch this video, it means you have that passion, that fire inside you, which makes you different from a normal person. But just having the knowledge and applying it, these are two different things. If you just listen and leave from here, then nothing will change. Your life will remain the same as it is now. But if you truly adopt these things, your thinking, your mindset, your entire life will change. Wake up tomorrow morning and see what's the first thing that comes to your mind. Fear, laziness, procrastination, or the focus that a warrior has. Whatever you are thinking of doing, don't postpone it. Only someone who does something new every day to strengthen his mind can develop a mindset like Musashi. Think what big decision did you take today that can take you forward? Think what practice did you do today that sharpened your mind? Think how many times did you challenge yourself and push your limits today? If the answer to these questions right now is nothing, then you need to change yourself. And this change will only come when you take action. Now you have two options. One, either just get excited by watching this video and don't do anything else. Or start developing a warrior mindset today. Reduce distractions. Take a new challenge every day. Accept defeat, but don't give up. Take your own decisions. Trust your own mind. Don't listen to the excuses of others. Don't give excuses to yourself. Now it's your turn. Can you make yourself a warrior? If this video was really helpful for you, then like it. Tell us in the comments which point you liked the most and subscribe to the channel. Because there will be more mind-sharpening, life-changing, and growth-boosting videos like these to come. So see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep moving forward, and prepare yourself like a warrior every day. Stay strong, stay focused, and make yourself so strong